Hello friends and welcome. This video is for Gemini's Sun, Moon, Rising. This is going to be your weekend 16th, 17th, 18th of January. Check out my videos for your other signs, and if Gemini is not your sign, check back on my videos to find your sign. I have them all posted, or will soon. So Gemini, how will this weekend go for you? January 16th, 17th, and 18th. Gemini, Divine Spirit. Please show me overall Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising for this weekend, January 16th, 17th, and 18th. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising for January 16th. Ooh. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising for January 16th. Cool. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising for January 17th. January 17th for Geminis. January 17th for Geminis. January 18th for Gemini, Sun, and Rising. All right. What is good news for Gemini for this weekend? Yeah. And what is a warning or something to look out for Geminis for this weekend? That's like 70 cards, but I'll take them. All right, Gemini, let us check out. Got a hair in my shoulder. That's not my shoulder. You know how, those of you with long hair, they just end up in places and you could feel it tickling your body. All right, 16th is Friday. So, Gemini, on Friday. On Friday, there could be some stagnant money, is kind of what I'm thinking. Like a little extra income, a little bit of extra money coming in, or maybe a small potential offer coming in. Because I have the Page of Pentacles here, this doesn't talk about longevity or like being something very long-term or like lasting, super duper fulfilling, like a tiny little increase. Like maybe a friend gets you a gift, or maybe you find a side gig that's for like a couple hours, and it's not a lot, it's not a ton. You're not going to be rich by the end of the day, or even that much more wealthy, but it is something, and there's going to be that little increase. Four of Wands in reverse can show some disappointment. Maybe if you have any like large endeavors planned for Friday where you plan on getting a lot of money, you might come out of it a little disappointed. There could be maybe the money, like the hourly, gets cut short. Maybe you have an early day and you don't get paid for the rest of the day. Maybe whatever you're going into pays a little less. Something about just like something you're getting money for, but not a lot. And it is a little disappointing. For the 17th, Saturday, Gemini. Gemini, you guys could find a partnership of some sort, a connection. What's really interesting here is I've got the Hermit. I've got the Hermit right next to the Lovers, which is a super unusual pair, because the Hermit talks about being alone. The Lovers talks about being coupled up with something or someone. What the hell does that even mean, right? Knight of Swords upright. This could represent maybe either discipline or structure, or it could represent a message. So, 69, the number, okay, get out of the gutter. 69, the number, could be representing like life path numbers. 6 and 9 could be representing times, angel numbers. Pay attention to the numbers 6 and 9. But I think for this day, you most likely are going to be planning to be alone for the most part on Saturday. Unusual for a Gemini. I'm just kidding. I'm a Gemini too. I don't plan on doing shit on Saturday, but there could be some isolation that occurs for most of the day, and then all of a sudden you've got this person who's like, hey, I want to do this thing with you. Like, I want to be with you, or I want to partner with you. Let's go do something. Can I get some, I'm going to ask for some details. Could I get some details on the lovers for Gemini this Saturday, 17th? Swords. You could also get, this could also be in reverse, like the opposite. It is possible that you guys could have plans and get blown off. I hope not, but. What else is the lovers talking about for Geminis this Saturday? 5 of Pentacles. Options, decisions, Queen of Swords in reverse. I'm starting to think it's more the opposite now. I'm starting to think you guys are going to be the ones isolating from a partnership of some sort. You could end up isolating from a woman, or you yourself, if you are a feminine person, could end up feeling like you need to isolate from someone else because of what they're doing or saying to you. Ooh, this is tough. Saturday, I feel like for most of you, you're going to end up being, there's going to be a problem on Saturday that causes you to isolate, and you're going to feel hurt. Maybe there could be some paranoia or fear that is involved in this isolation, almost as if like you're meant to do something on Saturday, but like it gets stopped by something or someone. I see either a bad, just a terrible woman, or you become very verbally aggressive about this situation, which I don't blame you for, but be careful with what you say to who. Sunday the 18th, hopefully it's a little better. Yeah, no, it's not. How, can I get some details on this, please, for Sunday the 18th for Geminis? Can I get some details on Sunday the 18th for Gemini? A blockage, for sure. A blockage in growth, and on Sunday, maybe again, plans just don't go as you're hoping them to go. It seems really just like things are just not turning out very well this weekend for Geminis. Makes me a little scared. The Hanged Man definitely talks about a blockage, and it's in the reverse, so this is an excessive blockage that's kind of out of your control. 8 of Cups in reverse represents a complete lack of growth or complete stop in the road, fork in the road. Can I get some more details about this for Gemini this Sunday, please? Six of Swords. There's either a woman who is giving you broken promises and it goes nowhere with a woman, and this is where you feel like hurt and upset, like you're really putting your dice on some woman or a feminine figure, and on Sunday it's like, yeah, it's not going anywhere. Or this could be you as a feminine person, if you consider yourself to be rather emotionally stable and a woman or feminine. It seems as though something is not growing and you just feel like stuck or hopeless because of this lack of growth. And on Sunday it becomes extremely apparent. It's like, hey, if you haven't noticed it the past few days, this is not working. This is not working. This is not working. Sunday is like, hey, dude, this is literally not working. And you're like, all right. I see it now. So what is some advice for my Geminis for Sunday and what they can do to make this weekend better? 10 of Cups. Yeah, that would be great. How? The Moon. For a lot of you, this is dark energy. This is negative energy. Are my other Geminis being casted on too? Because that's what this says. If not, you've got dark energy that's going to really screw up your weekend. Definitely do some professional cleansings. Some offerings for your ancestors, your spirit team. Any other advice on how to get their energy right for the weekend? Seven of Swords. I just heard delays. I've been delaying something that I should not be delaying. And those delays are going to turn into even worse delays this weekend. Yeah, if you do that cleansing, I think your weekend's actually going to go a lot better, and you're actually going to get some good news. Look at what just came out. Justice, Page of Swords, and Judgment. Page of Swords is 100% a message. It's not maybe it's a message. No, this is a message. This is a message of good news, of a removal of blockages. This is fairness. This is justice. This is getting what you deserve, what you want. So this weekend could either go hella good or hella bad. Do a cleansing before the weekend even starts. Like today, get your ass out there and do a cleansing, and then keep up with protection and cleansing work. You know, you can do like the smaller motions such as like sage and cedar, sage, all that stuff. I think I already said sage. Palo Santo. Keep up with offerings for your ancestors, your spirit team, but do a major ceremony or ritual today for sure for cleansing and get all the bad stuff off you, so that way this weekend is not totally rank for you. All right, now, what is the good news for Gemini this weekend? Ace of Wands paired with Seven of Wands in reverse. New beginning somewhere in this weekend. There is some sort of new beginnings for you. Possibly coming from ending or pinching out old patterns or old ways of being. It seems like a realization is going to bring you towards new beginnings. So some negative stuff is going to have to happen in order for you to experience new beginnings. But hey, as is life, right? But new beginnings for you is your good news, even if it's small. What to be looking out for this weekend? Do not put all of your eggs in one basket. Do not spend any money. If you have to travel or go somewhere this weekend, I really would try to reschedule it. But if you have to go, budget like hardcore. Bring your own food, bring your own supplies. If you have to get a hotel room, get a cheap one in a safe area, of course, but get a cheap one. Don't go any luxuries or any, splurging, none of that. And keep hope. Keep faith, because if you start falling into this victim of these negative patterns that are obviously happening around you, and you start verbalizing the negativity of these things, it's going to fall down even harder on you. So that's what I had for you, Gemini. I hope all is well. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, or follow, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys later. Don't forget to check the rest of your signs. Good luck.